Hi guys, welcome to the WIT Conversation Platform. My name is Pedro Andrade, I'm Head of New Product Development. I'm here with Pedro Silva.
Hi, I'm Pedro Silva. I'm the pre-sales engineer of the WIT Conversation Platform. And I'm thrilled to present the new stuff that we have on this new version.
So Pedro, today we have a lot of things going on here to present all the new stuff that is coming up on this new version. So one of the things that I was looking at the script was that we have the one cool thing that we have been feeling that may solve a problem, which is we heard that brands have some kind of are afraid to launch a new bot because they feel that they can't control that when they is facing to their customers. So that's is reframe them, make them think about how it scares them to launch a new bot. What kind of things do we have that allows to relieve this pain and to allow a less stressed launch?
Yeah, we introduced a new tool here, which is the Copilot. Okay, because by default the chatbot is on autopilot. Means that when the user comes in and starts chatting with the bot will automatically respond. When we activate the Copilot mode, means that every free text message will trigger escalation to a human agent in order to help, in order to guide the user to the best answer.
Yeah, I see. So whenever this free text input, right, I need someone to confirm, an agent to confirm that.
Exactly.
Right? But what if I press buttons? What happens?
When you press buttons, it will be the same. Only when you type free text. Let me show you.
Okay, let's see how it works.
Now, on the WIT Conversation Platform, on the bot details, we have this new component here, the Copilot. Okay,
yeah.
I will turn it on. Okay, and for this chatbot, I will activate the Copilot during the working days and working hours.
Okay, so that means that we can configure when is an agent able to assist on these conversations, and outside that window means that the bot is automatically engaging automatically. It's in autopilot. Right?
Exactly. Let me show you. Okay. Here I have my mobile phone mirrored, and in the other side I have the human agent. Okay, I will simulate a user in the chatbot. Please, Pedro, simulate as a human agent. Okay?
Definitely, I will.
Okay, in this chatbot I will use the Yummy Bakery, which is a chatbot for a Yummy Bakery store.
Yeah.
Okay, in this case, as I can show you, when I press the buttons, okay, it's pretty about the same. Okay,
yeah.
But let me now send a free text. Okay, I will say something like, I want to order a cake.
So we are now in business hours, so that means that the bot is configured now to Copilot.
Exactly. Now it is on Copilot mode. This means that if you check, I send that message and then the bot is stopped.
Yeah.
Okay. Here on the human agent is a new request to the human agent. Okay. As a human agent, I can accept that request.
Yeah. Okay. So it's escalating automatically and silently to the agent, so the agent can confirm that direct free input that the user sent. Right?
Exactly, exactly. And now, of course, the human agent can go here and free text, send some text to that.
Yeah,
user.
that is great, because one of the things that, so it tries to relieve that pain. So we don't need, our brands don't need to be scared when they launch a bot, because they can see that at the early stage of the bot, we know that a lot of training and additional tuning needs to be done. So there is always a confirmation and a correction from a live agent that allows to check and monitor all those conversations.
Yeah,
right?
Very good point, because not only will allow us to increase the chatbot trainings, okay, but also will guide and will help us understanding how our users talk with our chatbot.
Yeah, and this is massively important when training artificial intelligence.
Yes,
so,
that's pretty important.
But we know that we have another thing, right? So because at this moment, what usually happens is that we need to answer that question. So typically a live agent will need to compose that message. But we know we have something cool called assisted intelligence, right? So assisted intelligence is a very cool name, but exactly what is it, and how it works.
Yeah, let me show you again. Here, as you state, then the human agent can go here and type some free text, okay?
Yeah.
But in order to speed up and to let the bot still help the human agent, okay, now I just need to click on that message, okay?
Yeah, okay. So that means that now I just click on the question from the user, and this assistant intelligence is helping me as an agent with some insights. I can see that there is suggesting me that to follow a flow which is called order cake, right? Makes sense because the question is I want to order a cake, and I have this number here. It's 96%. Exactly what does this number mean?
Yeah, this is the confidence level that our AI systems will send, telling the human agent that the bot is almost pretty 100% sure that this is the right flow to answer that question of the user.
So this is a good confidence level. So as an agent, how can I now accept that suggestion?
Yeah, now the human agent can see here the other alternatives, but this one is marked with, this is the one that the bot feels that is right for that user, okay?
One with the experience.
Exactly. Now the human agent just go here and accept this option.
Yeah, so immediately our customer gets immediately the response, but still in semi-automated mode, right? So,
yes.
Okay. So that is great because it resolves and speeds the response to customers a lot. So I just have to take a look at that are the suggestions, accept that suggestions, right?
Yes.
So the problem is, and what if the bot is wrong? So what if I realize over the conversation that this suggestion actually was not exactly accurate? So as an agent, what is my role and what can I do?
Yeah, good question. As an agent, when you click on the message and you go to the assisted intelligence, you see that, of course, we have this one, but also it will present us about what are the knowledge base questions that fit on that user free text. Okay?
Yeah, so the example that's how can I purchase a cake, right?
Exactly, makes sense, right?
Yeah, so it could be, I could have her asking one of the two questions, right? So,
yes.
And what happens? So what can we do?
Yeah, I can now, as an human agent, I feel this is the best answer to provide to the user, and I can not only accept, but also mark this as a new entry for our AI systems in order to increase the trainings of our chatbot.
Okay, that's great. So that means that live agents can have an important role in the process of increasing the capability and accuracy of the system.
Yes,
right?
yes, exactly, yes.
So that is fantastic. It's really interesting to see how we are using artificial intelligence not only to provide an answer to customers, but actually to use that to also to speed up the process of sending messages to help the live agent to deliver fast answers when the bot is escalated to a human, right?
And also to increase and improve the bot skills.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So, Pedro, we beyond that, beyond the Copilot and beyond the assisted intelligence, we also have new components also in language support, right? So, can you tell us about this new thing on version 4 about new languages?
Yeah, we are very excited because we increased the number of the supported language up to 21 languages. Okay. Cool. Now we added a language like the Albanian, Polish, Greek, Urdu, Arabic, and many others.
Okay, and that is for our internal AI system, right?
Yeah, the built-in one. Yes.
Yeah, that's fantastic because one of the things that we see all over the world is that a huge demand on brands asking for artificial intelligence in their language, and the fact that supporting 21 languages really expands our capability of our partner and customers to increase our footprint with the WIT Conversation Platform. So this is really interesting, and that leads me to the second question, and also covers one of the topics that we have for this new version, which is how can, as a bot designer, how can I use this artificial intelligence capabilities, and how can I use them to test, what tools do I have to test these artificial intelligence capabilities? Because one of the things that sometimes gets hard is that for training the bot, you have to train the system, test it, publish the bot, try it again, you know, and do all this process over and over again. So is there anything new that solves that issue?
Yeah, we present the NLU testing component, which allow us to go there and to make to provide the sentence that you want to test, to query that AI system, and then analyze what will be the outcome regarding the intent that was identified.
Yeah, so can we see that working?
Yeah, sure.
Because that is very interesting. So it's not part of the conversation flow, it's nothing that you don't have to change your bot, right?
Right. As a bot designer, I just go here on the languages that I want and pick this new component, which is the NLP Tester.
Okay.
And here, let me show you, I will provide the exact same question that I provide in a moment ago, okay? I want to order a cake. Okay. As you can see, we will receive some outcome in this query testing.
Okay, so I can see here that we have 96% accuracy in this order, in the order cake intent, right?
Yes.
So, but sometimes language gets a little bit more complex, right?
Yeah, good question. Yeah, because not only allow us to identify and analyze the detected intent, but also regarding to entities. Okay.
Okay.
For instance, I will say something like, "Can I order a cake in your London store on Saturday?"
Well, there's a lot of information in that sentence, right?
Yeah. This is just to show you our system that will pick this, detect the right intent, and also, as you can see, the new things above this. Okay?
Yeah, so I can see here that we have, it detects that Saturday is a date, also London as a location, right? So that's it extracts that from the sentences. But I didn't have to go to my bot actually and change anything to my bot to test that, right?
Yeah, because we already embedded some custom entities here, okay?
Yeah.
And the bot is able to understand and detect something like dates, locations, countries, okay,
Yeah.
among others, okay?
Yeah, so this can be used by bot designers inside the conversation flows.
Exactly.
But primarily it allows this new thing coming up in this version allows us to test it quickly before actually designing it on the conversation flow.
Yeah, this will speed a lot when we are designing a new bot. Yeah.
So that's really great stuff, right? So when it comes to natural language processing and understanding what the user inquiries, one of the things that usually comes up on discussions is about, so how does the chatbot deals when he's not sure what you are talking about? So it's easy to understand when you are absolutely sure and you have great confidence. But the problem is, what if the bot has any kind of doubt? Can this be possible?
Yeah, in this new version, we add a new feature here that will allow us to detect when the bot is not pretty sure, it's on doubt state, and needs to deal with this ambiguation.
Okay, that's cool. So can we see that working?
Yeah, I will show it. Okay. Now here on the knowledge base settings, okay, we have now two new thresholds. Okay, one that the maximum and the other is the minimum. So
I can see that we have a 90% score there, and I'm guessing that above 90% the bot is absolutely sure to give an answer.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
So if it goes below 60, well, maybe it's going to trigger any kind of I don't know exactly. I am sure that I don't have an answer, right?
Yes.
So, but what happens between 60 and 90%?
Yeah, on this between these values, the chatbot will be on doubt state. Okay, and now we give the ability of the conversational designer to control what will happen here. Okay, let me show you again. Now we provide the ability of as a conversational designer to go there and to re-engage to an existing flow when the bot is on this doubt state.
Okay, so I see. So as a bot designer, I'm able to take this and design a specific flow to handle to a disambiguation situation, right?
Yeah, exactly that. Okay, but let me show you, because it's not only this. Okay, because once the user provides some free text and goes to that type of state, we give the ability of the conversational experience we provide a new built-in service task, which is this knowledge-based suggestions. Okay, here I can show you on our conversation studio the usage of this type of new built-in service task.
Okay, so I see. So what happens is in the case of the bot have any kind of doubts, it's going to engage this flow, and this new thing that's coming in this version allows me to kind of ask the user. So I'm not sure about exactly what you are talking about. Are you talking about this question or this question? So, and then helping the customer to decide where what the option that he wants to choose, right?
Yes, and also the conversational designer can define the best experience to provide that. Okay, because here we can control how many similar and nearest questions that the bot may present to the user.
So using this component, right? So,
exactly.
so this turns the conversation much more like human, right?
Yes, like way much more human. Yeah.
So that's what happens when we are talking, right? Sometimes we get lost on the context, and you may ask, okay, Peter, so what do you mean this or this? And that's exactly what this feature does.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so this is fantastic, and that solves one of the things that commonly chatbots, they are sure or they are completely unknown, they don't have answers to that question. So we develop a new capability of disambiguation and helping get through with a more accurate response.
And to provide a better conversational experience, of course.
Yeah. So really fantastic on this, really excited to have this on this new version. So, but this version is not only about AI, assisted intelligence, language support, right? So there's a new exciting thing also coming with campaigns, right?
Yes. Now we added the ability in order to create a campaign and send messages to a specific segment of users.
Okay. So that is fantastic. So it means that to send a campaign to someone, I need to take a list of identifiers and do like a bulk, right?
Yeah. Or to send to every
or
user,
it's everybody, or just a list, right? So now you mean that now we can create segments of customers, but exactly how does it work?
Yeah, let me show you on the our campaign builder. Okay, I will go here and we'll use.
Yeah, it's pretty name on that.
Yeah. Okay. Here I created already a campaign message to send a special offer in our cheesecake. Okay? For our bakery store. Okay. And here we have this new thing, which is the audience settings. Okay. Here I will create a new segment. Okay. And here we have this new new builder here to make the audience.
Okay. So that looks like a designer, a composer for conditions. And I can see here that you have profile information like first name, last name, gender, right? So it is information coming up from the user profile that I can use to compose and to segment. Is that it?
Yes. This information that we have here is something that we feed the bot, or something that the bot understood from the conversations with the user.
Okay, so it's not just information from the profile or information from CRM systems or integrated systems. It's actually, it detects how the user behaves when talking to that chatbot. Is that it?
Yes. And I have a very cool example to show you.
Yeah, let's see it.
Yeah. For instance, I have here one of these conditions is I want to check if that user already order the cheesecake, or there are some users that go to the final step of ordering a cheesecake and didn't, for some reason, didn't reach to the end and didn't bought that cheesecake.
Okay, so you have a tracker, which is cheesecake order, and you are comparing that to if it is a true or false. So I guess that the true are the guys that actually acquired a cheesecake, and the false, the three, are those that didn't get through.
Exactly, exactly. And for us now, if I want to send this new targeted message, okay, I want to deliver this new special offer of cheesecake for the guys that didn't accomplish or to order to make the final steps in the ordering a cheesecake.
Yeah, this makes absolutely sense. So I'm getting I don't have to have a list of users that actually didn't get through all the process and the flow to get the cheesecake, because the system is doing this for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I can also have other conditions. So, for example, I want to target the users that didn't acquire a cheesecake, but are, for example, male.
Yeah, good question. Yes. As you may see here, we can add not only one, but more conditions, okay? For instance, you can add a gender, okay?
Okay.
This means that you can add as much as conditions that you need in order to make your target even more precise.
Okay, so that is pretty cool. The thing is, if I have to build multiple campaigns over this topic, so do I have to create all these filters and build that conditions over and over again?
Yeah, good question. This is like a audience builder, okay, where you go here and you define how it is your segment, okay, and then you can save this in order to reuse in the another campaigns in the future.
Yeah, so this is where the campaign and the segment name comes in.
Exactly. Okay, let me show you. When I go here, I create this on save, and I will want to start this like cheesecake potential buyers.
Yeah,
okay? Yeah, something like this.
Yeah,
okay?
makes sense.
Then, because I have already saved this, means that I can then reuse this condition and this segment in the other segments, campaigns.
So that means that if next week I decide to keep targeting on these users that didn't acquire a cheesecake, I can still use this pre-selected filtering and definition of potential buyers of cheesecake. And is it right that customers, as they talk to the chatbot, they switch dynamically between segments, right? So, for example, if one of these three persons actually acquired one of the chatbots of the cheesecakes today, so next week that person is not going to receive that campaign because it moved away from that potential buyer, because it became actually a buyer, right?
Yeah, exactly. Our segments are dynamic. Okay, this means that when you send and when you catch again this type of segment, okay, the machine will calculate again all the segments from new users or that users that didn't catch that cheesecake promotion.
Yeah. So this is very good. Actually, this is something that brings a whole new dimension on a campaign and sending campaigns of that. So this is massively important for brands. Okay, so Pedro, we are almost on the last topics of the most important topics about these new things that are coming up on this new version. But this is not just campaigns, it's not just artificial intelligence. We also have some news around channels. Is that it?
Yes, we have new channels, very, very cool channels. And let me show you the new channels.
Okay. Yeah.
When I go here to the control panel, okay, I will have these new ones. Okay. Now we are delivering chatbots on Twitter, SMS, and WhatsApp.
Yeah. So it's 3 new channels.
Yeah, completely
coming
new.
In this new version. Yeah. So and you mentioned WhatsApp. So I heard a lot of brands like crazy talking about WhatsApp. But one of the things that worries me about is that we have a platform and the philosophy on the platform that once you design a conversation flow, it is a conversation that runs across the multiple channels. You don't have to design a specific flow for each channel. But in this case, that Yummy Bakery you told me a moment ago, there are a lot of carousels and buttons, right? So how do we handle that on an interface like WhatsApp where there is no carousels, there is no buttons to engage?
Yeah, excellent question. Currently, just connecting a chatbot to WhatsApp is very easy. We just go there in the settings and we provide the information that WhatsApp sends back to us.
Okay.
And then we have a content adaptation layer that will ensure the best experience to deliver to that chatbot, to that channel, according to the channel capabilities.
Okay. So it means that. Can we see an example? So how do we handle that? It's from carousels to buttons.
Yes, let me show you. Okay, here I have on my phone, my mobile phone, the one WhatsApp official account. Okay, if I go here and type something like "hi," like I did in the test before.
Yeah.
Okay, this will send back to us. Okay, and the content adaptation layer will try to adapt to deliver the best conversational experience.
Yeah, I see. So we saw on the last example and on our RCS client that we have carousel. So it really looks on the same options, but just rendered to the capabilities of WhatsApp, right? So I can recognize some of the buttons there, where, for example, to order a cake, right?
Yes. Now, because WhatsApp doesn't support buttons or doesn't support also carousels and buttons, we try to adapt this to provide a good experience, because in WhatsApp you just want one type of input, okay,
Yeah.
which is the main one, which is text. Okay?
Yeah.
To increase that or to simplify the interaction with the user and the chatbot, we provide these numbers here. Okay, is where you can also, of course, type in free text, or you can also go here and try. Let me check how many yummy points do I have. I can just simply click on number three, and this will trigger that. It's like to click that button. Okay?
Exactly. So I have 400 yummy points, and that's I push that option. I ask for that option by pressing the option 3, which represents the button that I had on the other more rich channels, right?
Exactly. But of course, you can also provide this with the free text component. Okay?
So I can type freely in the same way, and it's going to engage with the artificial intelligence models. Or if the text match the option that you have there, I'm going to fire the flow, right?
Yes, and it will be a seamless experience like you have on RCS, Facebook Messenger, and Twitter, and so on. Okay. For instance, I will put now I want to order a cake, for instance, like we did a moment ago. Okay?
Yeah.
As you can see, now again this content is delivered especially for this WhatsApp channel. Okay.
Absolutely. So this is terrific. So one question around this, Pedro. So as a bot designer, do I have to do anything to have this running on WhatsApp?
Yeah, we simplify. We don't, as a bot designer, we don't need to take care or to be aware about the channel capability. Okay, because our content adaptation layer will ensure that we'll deliver the best experience, the experience that we believe that this is best for the user.
Yeah, it makes sense. There are evolutions on the channels, and we don't want bot designers to worry about that, right?
Exactly.
So they just design the best conversation, and the platform does the rest for the chatbot.
Yeah. They need to focus on provide the best conversational experience regarding text and content and so on. Okay.
And this is fantastic. So we went across a set of new things on this new version, and this is incredible stuff coming up. This is now available on the platforms that you already have access, and our customers have access now, which is very interesting. And we are going now to open for questions on the audience. But before that, I want you to save the dates, because there are more webinars coming up on the next few weeks. So the next webinar webinar is 19 December, 2 p.m. UTC. So we are going to talk about how to leverage the existing data on frequent asked questions. So a lot of brands already have that kind of content, and how can then easily bring that content and build a chatbot in a faster way and with high accuracy using just that content. And that is going to be a fantastic session. So save that date, 19 December, for the new session.